Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. And today we're going to be taking a look at the I Ching,
Oh, wow.
which is also known as the Book of Changes.
Yeah.
And, some people might think that this is just like some ancient text that's not really relevant anymore.
Yeah.
But we're going to see in this deep dive that it's actually a lot more than that.
Yeah.
So what we're going to find out is that the I Ching is a system that uses chants and metaphors to guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
it's not really like a fortune cookie where it's just going to give you like a random prediction. It's
Right.
more like it's giving you guidance and helping you to sort of develop yourself as a person.
Yeah, so it's like having a personal development coach, but from like ancient China.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
And what's really fascinating about the I Ching is that it works within the framework of the Tao.
Uh-huh.
Now, the Tao is often described as the natural order of the universe.
Right.
And so the I Ching is all about understanding this natural flow and how your actions can align with it.
So it's less about getting like a direct answer to a specific question
Exactly.
and more about kind of like nudging you in a direction that's more harmonious with that universal flow.
Precisely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for example, let's say you're facing a career dilemma.
Okay.
How might the I Ching help with that?
Well,
Through its hexagrams and metaphors.
right. So it's not going to tell you, take this job offer.
Right.
But what it might do is it might encourage you to reflect on your core values
Okay.
and how those values align with your potential career choices.
So it's about sort of highlighting the things you should be considering.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to see how this works.
Mm-hmm.
But let's dig a little deeper into this idea of metaphors.
Sure.
The source mentions hexagram 1, which is called the creative.
Yes.
So how could that same hexagram offer different insights at different points in someone's life?
Well, you have to think about it this way.
Okay.
What might have resonated with you as a call to like bold action in your younger years could later be interpreted as a call for creative problem solving in a family or work situation.
So the meaning of the hexagram isn't fixed.
Right.
It actually evolves as you do.
Exactly. The I Ching doesn't offer like a fixed interpretation for all time.
Wow, that's a perspective I hadn't considered before.
Yeah.
So how does this idea of personal interpretation then play into the whole concept of the Tao?
Well, the Tao is really central to how the I Ching guides us.
Okay.
It's not about telling you what specific path you should take, but rather about helping you to align with the natural flow of life.
I see.
Just as water effortlessly finds its way down a mountain,
Okay.
the I Ching nudges us towards actions and decisions that are in harmony with this flow.
So it's like the I Ching is a tool for tapping into our intuition, for
Mhm.
getting us back on track
Yeah.
when we veered off course.
That's a great way to put it.
Oh.
It's about recognizing that we all have this inner wisdom within us,
Okay.
and the I Ching helps us access it.
It's not about telling you what to do, but it's helping you connect with the wisdom that's already within you.
Exact.
That's a really powerful idea.
Yeah.
Now, while personal reflection is obviously essential, there are tools that can kind of enhance our engagement with the I Ching, right?
Yes, definitely.
And this is where James Godwin's story comes in.
Right.
He created an I Ching app called Life's GPS.
He did, and it's really interesting how he came to create this app.
Yeah, so tell me about that.
His fascination with the I Ching began over 30 years ago,
Wow,
and he actually amassed a huge collection of I Ching books.
a lot of books.
Yeah, tons of them. And he used this collection along with artificial intelligence to create his app.
That's really interesting.
It is.
Like a really creative way to blend ancient wisdom with modern technology.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, in his blog post, he mentions that the initial AI interpretations felt kind of flat,
Yeah,
like they were lacking depth.
I can see that.
It was only when he incorporated his own personal notes and insights from years of studying the I Ching
Right.
that the AI started producing truly insightful responses
That's really interesting because it really highlights the importance of active engagement
with the I Ching.
with the I Ching. Yeah.
Right.
Technology can be a valuable tool,
Uh-huh.
but it can't replace that personal connection and reflection that's so crucial to understanding the text.
So it's not about the app giving you the answer,
Right.
but rather acting as a springboard for your own contemplation
Exactly.
and interpretation.
It is. And that brings us back to what makes the I Ching so unique.
Okay.
It's not just a passive activity where you just read and absorb information.
Right.
It's about contemplation and reflection and connecting those metaphors to your own life experiences.
This reminds me of something Godwin said in his blog,
Okay.
that the app is designed to make the wisdom of the I Ching more accessible,
Yeah.
but not to actually replace that personal connection.
Right.
He even compares the I Ching to a lifelong companion,
Yeah.
like someone you can always turn to for guidance.
That's a beautiful analogy.
Yeah.
And it speaks to the enduring relevance of the I Ching in a
Yeah.
world that's obsessed with quick answers and instant gratification.
Right.
The I Ching reminds us that true wisdom often comes from taking the time to reflect and connect with ourselves.
And that's a message that I think resonates really deeply in today's world.
Absolutely.
It reminds us that the journey of self-discovery is ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
And the I Ching can be a valuable guide along the way.
It can be. Yeah, it really is a valuable guide.
And, speaking of change, one thing that really struck me was Godwin's comparison of the I Ching to a GPS.
Oh, yeah?
It's not about getting like turn-by-turn directions,
Right.
but more about kind of recalibrating your course
Mm-hmm.
when you've strayed too far from your intended path.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's not about telling you exactly where to go or what to do,
Right.
but it helps you stay aligned with your own values and intentions
Right.
as you're navigating all the complexities of life.
It makes me think of those times when you're so focused on reaching a specific goal
Mm-hmm.
that you kind of lose sight of the bigger picture.
Yeah, you can get tunnel vision.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the I Ching seems to offer a way to step back and reassess
Mm-hmm.
and make sure you're still heading in the right direction,
Exactly.
even if it means, taking a detour.
And that's where the concept of active engagement comes in.
Okay.
You have to be willing to put in the work
Yeah.
to really reflect on the metaphors and see how they connect to your own life. It's not a passive process of just receiving answers.
And that's something that Godwin really emphasizes in his app as well.
Yes, he does.
It's designed to be a tool that facilitates that engagement,
Mm-hmm.
not a replacement for the deep personal reflection
Right.
that's really at the heart of the I Ching.
He even includes a feature in the app that lets you track your readings over time,
Oh, wow.
which I think is really fascinating.
Yeah.
Because you can actually see how your interpretations have evolved
Right.
and how the I Ching has guided you through different phases of your life.
It's almost like having a journal of your inner journey,
Yeah.
a way to track the evolution of your understanding
Exactly.
of yourself and the world around you.
And it can reveal patterns and recurring themes
That's interesting.
that
Yeah.
you might not have noticed otherwise.
Okay.
So it gives you these deeper insights into your own personal growth
Right.
and the challenges that you've faced.
Now, he also makes it clear that the app isn't meant to replace
Right.
the traditional methods of consulting the I Ching,
Exactly.
like using coins or euro stocks.
Yeah, those traditional methods have their own unique energy and symbolism, and they offer a very tactile, almost ritualistic way
Right.
of connecting with the I Ching.
But for someone who's completely new to the I Ching,
Yeah,
an app like Godwin's could be a great entry point,
absolutely.
offering a more accessible way to begin exploring its wisdom.
It's all about finding what resonates with you and what helps you connect with those profound insights,
Right.
whether you prefer a traditional approach
Mm-hmm.
or a more modern interpretation like an app.
Right.
The key is to approach it with an open mind
Okay.
and a willingness to engage in the process of self-discovery.
And speaking of self-discovery,
Yes.
Godwin leaves us with a really thought-provoking statement in his blog post.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
He says, in its timeless wisdom, you'll find not just answers, but a deeper understanding of life's journey.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
The I Ching is more than just a fortune-telling tool.
Right.
It's a guide for navigating the complexities of life,
Uh-huh.
for understanding the ebb and flow of change,
Yeah.
and for cultivating a deeper connection with your inner wisdom.
It strikes me that in a world that's constantly bombarding us with information
Mm-hmm.
and external distractions,
Yes,
the I Ching offers a path inward,
it does.
encouraging us to slow down,
Right.
reflect,
Mm-hmm.
and connect with something deeper
Absolutely.
and more meaningful.
It's a reminder that true fulfillment doesn't come from chasing external achievements,
Okay.
but from cultivating inner peace and wisdom
Uh-huh.
in alignment with the natural order of things.
And in that sense, the I Ching seems more relevant now than ever before, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It offers a timeless perspective that transcends cultural boundaries
Yeah.
and speaks to the universal human desire for meaning and purpose and connection.
Yeah, it's like the I Ching is like this gentle reminder that we already possess the wisdom we seek.
Exactly.
It's just a matter of like tapping into it.
Yeah, it's not about imposing a set of rules or beliefs,
Uh-huh.
but it's about guiding you towards a deeper understanding of your own inner landscape.
And that understanding, that ability to connect with your intuition and inner wisdom,
Mhm.
it's invaluable, especially in a world that's constantly trying to pull us in a million different directions.
It is. It's about finding that center, that stillness within yourself
Right.
that allows you to navigate the chaos and the uncertainty of life with a sense of clarity and purpose.
Yeah, Godwin, he uses this analogy of a seed in his blog.
Okay.
And he says that the I Ching is like planting a seed of wisdom within you.
Mm-hmm.
It might not sprout immediately, but with careful nurturing and reflection, it can grow into something truly profound.
That's such a powerful image.
Yeah.
It speaks to the idea that the I Ching is not a quick fix
Right.
or a one-time solution.
It's not about instant gratification.
Exactly. It's a lifelong companion that can guide and support you throughout your journey.
It makes me think of those moments in life when you feel lost or uncertain, like you're wandering in a fog. The I Ching seems to offer a way to find your bearings,
It does.
to reconnect with your inner compass,
Yeah.
and chart a course that feels authentic and aligned with your true self.
It does. It's like having a wise mentor
Okay.
who can offer guidance and support
Wow.
without imposing their own agenda,
Right.
allowing you to discover your own path and make choices that are in harmony with your values and aspirations.
So for our listeners out there, what does this all mean?
Right.
What's the takeaway from our deep dive into the I Ching?
It means that you have the power to choose how you engage with the world.
Okay.
You can choose to get swept up in the chaos and external pressures,
Uh-huh.
or you can seek out the wisdom that's been passed down through generations.
You can chase those quick fixes and external validation,
Mhm.
or you can embark on a journey of self-discovery,
Right.
guided by the timeless principles of the I Ching.
It's about remembering that true fulfillment comes not from what you acquire or achieve,
Okay.
but from who you become along the way.
And that the journey itself is just as important as the destination.
Absolutely, if not more so.
Yeah.
The I Ching encourages us to embrace the ever-changing nature of life,
Uh-huh.
to find beauty in the impermanence of things,
Right.
and to cultivate a sense of peace and acceptance
Yeah.
amidst the inevitable ups and downs.
It's about trusting the process, learning from our experiences,
Mm-hmm.
and recognizing that every challenge, every setback is an opportunity for growth and transformation.
And that even when we feel lost or uncertain,
Yeah.
we always have access to that inner wisdom that can guide us back to our true path.
Now, if you're feeling drawn to the I Ching,
Hmm.
I really encourage you to explore it further.
Yes, definitely.
There are countless books and resources, and even apps like James Godwin's Life's GPS
Mm-hmm.
that can help you begin your journey.
Remember, the I Ching is not about finding the answer,
Okay.
but about discovering your own unique path
Chills.
to wisdom and self-understanding.
And that's a journey worth taking.
It is.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of the I Ching.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, keep seeking, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.